Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Prasad, how are you? So you have the leak in this room here. This is where the cathedral ceiling is. There's where the wall is. So it's leaking just about here all the way down, right? And kind of like 3 and 4 foot spurts every time there's a break in the sheetrock, you know, the seams. So I came and we looked underneath all these shingles and we didn't find any infiltration there except for one nail that I sealed up for you already. But as I kept going further, I went up to the top, and as I got up to the top, I looked up and I saw this. And that is what's going to let water into that ceiling. You see, what they did was they used a short ridge vent here called a Cora vent, okay? And then they covered it with shingle, but when they covered it with shingle, they put the roofing shingles and the nails on the outside of the vent instead of safely on the inside. So this gets wet every time. Now, that's enough to cause a leak. The bigger reason why you have a leak here is because they used tiny nails. They should have used long nails. At least a 2-inch or a 2.5-inch nail would have been good to come through the shingle, down, and bite the wood. But what he did was he used short nails here. So what happens is, if you look, when I lift this up, look at that nail. See? See all the nails underneath there? Look at that. They're just dangling in there. So this whole ridge vent, I could rip this off with my fingers. And without even trying, I'm lifting this out of the roof. Okay? So, and this is everywhere. If you look anywhere underneath this ridge vent, all the way across, it's just got nails, nails, nails throughout the whole thing. On both sides is done this way. You see? Everywhere. And these are just dangling in the breeze. Look. So they nailed through it. They put a hole through the whole roofing shingle, but the nail didn't hit any wood to keep it down. Even if it did, it would have a threat of being a leak because it's on the outside and it's going to get wet. But just because of the fact that it drilled a hole through the shingle and it's bouncing up and down like that, now it's a big hole that's wide open instead of with a nail in it, you know. So that's why it's leaking. So this whole ridge vent needs to get replaced all the way down here. Okay? So I'm going to measure it and I'm going to give you a price on it. But I'm glad we found the culprit, because there was no accessory or nothing in this line here that was causing that leak to come inside. So now we know it's from here. So when you get a chance, if it's raining and heavy again, go inside the attic space in here, because this is a cathedral area. This has attic space, so you can get up in there. When it's raining, go inside there and look. I bet you're going to see dripping from all the way down. The only reason why you're seeing it here is because you got sheetrock on the other side of the rafter. There's no attic, so as soon as the water gets in, it's going to be visible. Over here, it's going to be hidden because it'll be in the attic space. So just take a look at that also. But I'm going to price out replacing this whole Shawnee ridge vent here with a nice new one for you. Okay? Let me know what you like, and I'll be sending the email to you with the proposal. Have a great day.